A new luxury Sioux Falls apartment building experienced a fire this week, but the owners of the Blue on Lake Lorraine say new construction practices help to keep residents safe. The added safety found in new construction apartments in tonight's Your Money Matters.
We worked on it for about 3 years.
After years of planning and building this massive 6-story luxury apartment complex right on Lake Lorraine, it only took 6 months of operations for the Blue to experience a fire.
Something was set on the stove or in the microwave, and it got out. It just the tenant left and came back, and everything was on fire.
But developer Dustin Hendrickson says it was a good test of the many different fire prevention measures built into this new complex.
Well, there's a 1-hour fire barrier in every single unit, and then there are sprinklers throughout the entire unit. There's also sprinklers in the roof if the fire escapes and gets in the roof.
Sprinkler systems have been required in the construction of large multifamily housing projects for several decades, but recently expanded to cover even more new housing projects.
In 2019 is when it really hit. Any new apartment building that is 6 units or more has to have a sprinkler system.
All designed to prevent injuries and save lives.
The water, it will cause damage to the apartment, but it's not like a fatal threat. So they want to contain everything into one unit. And so every unit has 1-hour fire separation parameters, like the doors and all the sheetrock has to be 1-hour fire. We also have gypcrete under our feet so the fire can't really go down. And then we have 2 sheets of sheetrock above, 5/8, and so it's really hard for the fire to go up. We also have insulation surrounding all of our drywall, which makes it harder to burn. On this property, we have fire-rated plywood on the exterior because it's a little bit bigger of a project than most projects.
While it's difficult to see even one unit damaged by this week's fire, Hendrickson is grateful no one was hurt and the damage was limited.
Miraculously, the fire was contained in this one unit, and nobody knew that the fire was going until like the sprinklers went off. So had we not had the systems in place, this entire thing could have easily went up.
We don't lose buildings anymore. We may have to clean up a little bit more, but we don't lose buildings.
While no other unit had fire damage, the sprinklers did cause significant damage throughout the new apartment building. 24 units did have some kind of damage, but the majority of the building is all still operating as usual with no sign or even a smell that a fire ever took place.